The Seerah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, part 3. So the ancestry, both maternal and paternal, of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was very pure. From the mother's side and from the father's side, the ancestry of Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam was very pure. None of the forefathers in the ancestry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ever worshipped idols. Although that was a trend at the time, almost everyone was worshipping idols. None of the forefathers of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ever worshipped idols, nor did they ever consume alcohol. They had prohibited alcohol upon themselves, even though that was well ingrained within their culture, and everyone was drinking alcohol, and they used to drink alcohol like water, and alcohol consumption was part and parcel of their daily life. And yet none of the forefathers in the ancestry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ever consumed alcohol, nor did any of the forefathers of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ever fornicate. And so the paternal ancestry of Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his shajara tayyibah, his family tree is as follows. Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Abdul Muttalib ibn Hashim ibn Abdi Manaf ibn Qusay ibn Kilab ibn Murrah ibn Ka'b ibn Luway ibn Ghalib ibn Fahar ibn Malik ibn Nadar ibn Kanana ibn Khuzaymah ibn Mudraka ibn Ilyas ibn Madar bin Nazar bin Ma'ad ibn Adnan. In Bukhari Sharif, Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi, in the chapter Babu Mab'ath Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, has narrated the family tree, the paternal family tree of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam as far back as Adnan. But in another compilation of Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi, in which he has compiled a work of history, there he has narrated the ancestry of Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam as far back as Ibrahim alayhi salam. But there is a difference of opinion amongst the ulama kiram. There are various narrations as to who was in the ancestry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam up to Ibrahim alayhi salam. Because there is a difference of opinion, therefore most ulama only narrate the ancestry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam as far back as Adnan, and then from Adnan up to Ibrahim alayhi salam there is some speculation. But there is no doubt that Adnan was from the progeny of Ismail alayhi salam, and so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is from the progeny of Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam. And the ancestry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from his mother's side, the maternal family tree is as follows: Muhammad ibn Amina bint Wahab bin Abdi Manaf bin Zuhra bin Kilab bin Murrah. So Kilab bin Murrah has been mentioned in the paternal family tree also. So this is where the two families or the two ancestries merge on Kilab bin Murrah, because on the father side it was Muhammad bin Abdullah bin Abdul Muttalib bin Hashim bin Abdi Manaf bin Qusay bin Kilab bin Murrah, and here the maternal ancestry is Muhammad ibn Amina bint Wahab bin Abdi Manaf bin Zuhra bin Kilab bin Murrah. And now let me give you a brief biography of the forefathers mentioned in the ancestry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The last person that we've mentioned is Adnan. It is said about Adnan that he was on the deen of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Everyone in his lifetime knew, and he had proclaimed that I am on the deen of Ibrahim alayhi salam, even though the norm at the time was that people were worshipping idols. But Adnan would proclaim that I do not worship idols, I am on the deen of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And then going back from Adnan, we have Ma'ad bin Adnan. It is said about Ma'ad that he lived in a time where there was a prophet from Bani Israel, and this prophet of Allah from Bani Israel was sent wahi and revelation from Allah Ta'ala, and he was told to honor this person called Ma'ad. And Allah Ta'ala said to this Prophet, فَإِنِّي مُسْتَخْرِجٌ مِّن صُلْبِهِ نَبِيًّا كَرِيمًا أَخْتِمُ بِهِ الرُّسُلِ, that honor this man Ma'ad, respect him, because I am going to take out from his progeny, I am going to send from his progeny a most gracious prophet upon whom I will seal prophethood. He will be the last of all the prophets. And then going back from Ma'ad, we have Nazar bin Ma'ad bin Adnan. Nazar, it is said about him that the light of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the effulgence of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam would shine in the forehead of Nazar. And this is why when he was born, he was extremely handsome, and his forehead was shining with the light of the prophethood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And so his father named him Nazar. Nazar means unique. Because of this light, this child was unique amongst all the other children. And then before Nazar came a person called Muzar bin Nazar bin Ma'ad bin Adnan. It is said about Muzar that he was known for his intelligence, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in later years was to say in a hadith that don't speak bad about Muzar because he was a Muslim. And then also Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had also said about Muzar that in one hadith Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Mudar and Rabi'ah, don't speak bad about them because they were on Islam.